take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind worked backwards just for a minute, I'd hold on to you before the memory's gone. I remember you, you lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you, you make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember, I remember you, you lift my spirit. With you high is all I'm feeling. Remember how we felt alive. I remember you, you make me stronger. Can't go without it much longer. Remember, remember.
Okay, I think you can hear me now. Sorry, you can hear me for a moment. And I haven't enabled everything, so where did I set everything up? Give me a second, guys. I kinda set this up earlier. I'm just gonna check really quick. Let me see if I did it here. Did I do it here though? No. I guess let's switch it on. Maybe this? No, I mean, I don't need to enable it again. I already have it enabled. Properties. Yeah, video broadcast is fine. I actually set this whole thing up and I don't know where I saved it. Because this is probably too loud right now. And I don't know. Yep. So. This is great. Doing this live. I'm gonna be doing this live, boys. Okay, so it's 40. It's a different mic. I need to fix it. Is this worse? Is it still bad? I think it's still. It's too low there. Is worse? Is it still bad? I think it's still. It's too low there. Yeah, this is pretty freaking loud. This is better. Look, the thing is that I had actually set this up. I don't know where everything went, but it's weird. OBS, what have you done? Maybe, oh, I think I know. Give me a sec. I think it's good here. Let me see how this sounds. Give me a sec. I think I know. Give me a sec. I think it's good here. Let me see how this sounds. Yeah, this is much better, right? I think it's good here. Let me see. Yeah, this sounds better. It's just I had it at a higher volume, so I had it up at 40. So let me just test this again. I'm gonna hear myself again. At 40. So let me just test this again. Okay, I think that sounds good. So yeah, I was on the wrong place. And we need to fix the camera, of course. I don't know why everything has resized, but I kind of did something on purpose right now. So I'm gonna need to change something really quick, so you might not hear me for a second. I'm noticing that the GPU is getting destroyed by NVIDIA Broadcast, the new version, and I'm afraid that it might be like increasing my volume way higher than it should be. Even though, I mean, it's already good, so I think we'll just keep it as it is for now. I mean, Twitch is looking like it's all good. I'm not gonna change anything else. But anyway, thank you very much for being here. Welcome, guys. How's everybody doing? I hope you enjoy yourselves. I'm sorry for taking a while, at first, getting this started, but it looks like everything's back to where it should be so that you can actually hear me properly. But yeah, you let me know if this is still too loud and you liked it a bit lower volume. Definitely let me know. It's a new mic and I can do this. Yeah, so yeah, I can just do that and you cannot hear me anymore, which is what I was doing. So I'm just gonna do something really quick here. We are gonna get this world event done, and then while we do that, and I have to make sure to get this specific one, I'm gonna copy the filters because I'm gonna move to a different scene and I'm afraid it's not gonna have all these settings and you cannot hear me well again. So I'm gonna change to like the scene that we usually use to check our patch notes and stuff, because I have to check the patch notes. We haven't done that this time. I know it's quite a long time since we got this update, but I have not streamed since then. Okay, so this is still not the one. Okay, so yeah, this is the right one. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I would add the correct one before I would start speaking. So sorry about that. And the other thing is that I have to figure this out as well. I need to figure it out. I know where where I need to change stuff, but yeah. So unofficial fight. That's not the one. No, that's not the one. Okay, there you go. Cool. Okay, we can actually see this, and I have to resize the camera one more time, of course, as always. But we're good to go. This looks like it's 60 FPS ish, right? I don't know. At least it does look like it. Cool feature. Yeah. Perfect. So we got this started. Let's go ahead and check out the patch notes because I finally can. There we go. So there's not a lot to talk about. Of course, we have seen what the patch notes are already, but I just need to mention them real quick since I haven't. So, greetings, agents. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. In this patch, meet two heroes who will use any means necessary to complete their missions. Winter Soldier, armed with the power of Tier 4 to upend the world, and Black Widow, now wielding the symbiote's power, have both received new uniforms. Agents, check out the new skills and powers of the updated heroes by downloading the 18th of February patch. The patch, whatever, we're just gonna check. We don't need the schedule. We've already got the update. So we have Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier, who I did not actually notice had gotten a sex change. I'm just kidding. He got his type changed to combat instead of being speed, and he's also a super villain. So that's interesting. He's got a 1050 uniform. A couple of passives are changing. Pretty much all the passives are changing, but after that, we also are getting the chain hit damage increased by 20% when attacking, and increase the current hit critical rate by 20%. The tier 3 skill doesn't seem like it got any changes. The amount of hits changed, but in case they did change any of the skills themselves as well, or like the abilities of the skill, I will still kind of mention everything just in case. And then really quick, actually, I'm gonna try to do something. Let me go ahead. In the meantime, on Giant Boss Raid, I'm gonna actually try to create a lobby. I'm gonna move this to the other monitor so that while I'm waiting for a lobby to actually start, I'm gonna read the rest. So the tier 3 skill will, let me actually get this freaking team started. Sorry, there we go. And that's good. So the tier 3 skill will deal burn, bleed, stun, paralyze, decrease the whole defense by 10%, stackable to 60%, ignoring immunity. The skill will also increase his critical rate by 40%, ignore dodge by 80%, and then he gets 100% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effects, and gives him invincibility for 9 seconds. It will also give him a mini proc of 40% for an attack. Why do you do Galactus instead of Dormammu? I'm just getting that shield archive done, and then once I'm done with that, I'll finally go back to Galactus. To Dormammu. I have not enjoyed this either, so trust me, but we're getting there. I've done like quarter of pretty much what I need to do to get that reward pretty much unlocked. The leadership skill will apply to all allies, increasing physical attack by 45%. And then the tier 2 passive will ignore dodge by 60%, increase skill damage by 35%, bonus damage by 35. The passive will give him super armor, increase all defense by 5%, and also increase all attacks by 35%, all defense by 30%, and speed by 1%. The first skill will deal stun, and then that's just it. The second skill will deal bleed and stun, and then just the damage. The third skill will actually be an ignore iframe skill. It deals burn, snare, incapacitation, immunity for 5 seconds, damage accumulation dependent on damage that you deal, and it's a 1% type of damage accumulation, so that's pretty cool. There we go, we got one of those rewards. That's why I want to get this done. I just want to finish with this, finish this whole thing, you know. Okay, so what was I thinking about here? So on the fourth skill, we'll have bleed, silence, decrease all defense by 10%, stackable to 50, ignoring immunity. The skill will also heal for 30% of his health and increase all attacks by 40%, and then just the damage. The fifth skill will deal burn, 60% chance of missing attacks for the enemies, and incapacitation as well. Give him invincibility for 5 seconds and increase all attacks, all defense by 45%, all speed by 1, critical rate by 30, and that's just the damage after that. While we do this, I'm just gonna get something to be done in the meantime, and notice how I just punched the freaking mic. Notice how I actually ended up just clearing that Galactus clear without really even looking at it too much, just once in a while. Now we go on to the Black Widow uniform. She is gonna be speed superhero. I was expecting her to become a villain, but it doesn't really make sense, so that's fine. It's not necessary that she would become a villain, I guess. So it's not necessarily the case, I mean, but anyway, this is 1050 uniform. The skill or the effects of the uniform will change a couple of passives. It will decrease damage received by 40%, and then when dodging, she will remove all debuffs, and then get a 35% chance of penetrating super armor, barrier shield, all damage immune, invincibility effects as well. And then that's pretty much it for the uniform. We get the tier 2 passive, which will increase a guaranteed dodge rate by 35% and get a guaranteed critical rate by 30%, increase skill damage by 40%, bonus damage by 40%. Passive will actually increase our dodge rate by 25%, give her a 40% increase of physical attack, ignore dodge by 30%. The first skill will apply webbing, then just damage. The second skill will give them stun and paralysis, ignoring immunity, and then just the damage. The third skill will have stun, 80% chance of missing attacks, and then increase all attacks and defense by 60%, all speed by 5, critical rate by 40%, and then immunity for 5 seconds, and then just damage. The fourth skill after that, we have ignore iframe with shock being applied, webbing, remove the active buff from the target. We have paralysis, ignoring immunity, invincibility for 5 seconds, and then a minute proc of 100% for one attack. And lastly, we have the fifth skill which will apply stun, fear, webbing, and all defense down by 10%, stackable to 60%, ignoring immunity, and then a heal of 30%, and then increase to all attacks by 50%. The only good thing about this uniform is the fact that she's getting a heal. I mean, I think she might have had a heal already, but maybe it just wasn't really like amazing, but I think she didn't have a heal at all. The problem with this uniform is that I've actually tried it, and I have done it in a really specific way because it was the character that I needed to use for Alliance Battle Legend. So I was just pressing buttons and trying not to look at what her skills were doing, but the score we got was trash. Maybe it was the fact that I just don't know what her rotation is, or me not really looking at what's happening and maybe not playing her properly. But yeah, that was not really that crazy. So I don't know about her uniform, to be honest. It might be just a PvP uniform. Either way, we get the tier 4 for Winter Soldier, which will increase damage dealt to targets with the mark effect by 120% for 10 seconds, and he also gets this effect for 10 seconds where when he deals a critical attack, he will actually mark enemies for 3 seconds. So yeah, anytime he actually deals any critical attack, he gives enemies the mark effect. So pretty much for 3 seconds, they'll get 120% damage dealt to them. That's not bad. He should be doing quite a lot of damage. It's much better than the Spidey effect, where even though it's a passive, it's actually specific to against villains, while this guy actually applies it for any enemy he's attacking. Now, the passive artifact for Winter Soldier will increase basic damage dealt to superheroes by 20% and additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%, and then increase the basic damage dealt to supervillains by 20% and an additional 0.5% of total instinct up to 200%. We have just some purchases you can make, so that doesn't matter at all. And then the number of ace displayed at the top of the inventory not matching the number shown through the question mark button has been fixed. I hadn't noticed that. The issue where Proxima's next attack would not deal any damage after being hit by a specific attack pattern used by Proxima in certain situations has been fixed. That sucks. And then we look forward to your active participation in the events that will be held to support the growth of the updated heroes, which we've been actually going through one of those events where we've been battling World Boss Legends. And it's been going okay. I don't know what the actual point is though, so if anyone knows this, I am gonna actually ask you guys. I'll switch back to the MFF scene so we can actually enjoy the game, but you guys let me know, man. Like, what's the point of this emblem? Like, I get their emblems, but what emblem is it? Like, which one is it? It's just emblem Black Dwarf, right? But like, where does it go? We have an emblem collection right here, and I don't know where that Black freaking Dwarf emblem goes. I'm gonna scroll through them, I guess. Maybe I've missed it. Wait, is that it? No, that's not it. So where do these emblems go, bro? I don't see anything. Unless they're like just rare and specific ones that you just don't really associate with any kind of collection. Oh, there they are. So yeah, I've missed on the Proxima and Corvus ones. These were the ones that probably were there last time, and now there's the Black Dwarf one with Ebony Maw. They don't really have a category, right? So this says it's shield. This doesn't actually have a collection yet, I'm guessing, but it might at some point. Either way, I'm not spending anything to get those emblems. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna go for like the chest or something and that's it, and I'm gonna actually start doing that right now because screw this game, man. Screw this game. I'm just gonna waste all these tokens here. And look at that, it wasn't even a huge waste because I got some materials that are useful. Just really few amounts of them, of course. Oh, we did get some soul though, even though I'm actually a bit lower on Carbonadium right now than I am on soul, just because of the fact that I did get quite a lot of soul just by getting it from the zombie event. And the other one I went for Life Seed because I didn't check how many I had. I usually assume that I'm low on Life Seed ever since I spent everything for Null. So yeah, but either way, let's check on Magic, I guess, because she's the one we're tier 4ing soon. So I've been, you know, dropping everything towards her, and I think we're back on track now. We're lower on. Oh, I was gonna say we're lower in Soul, but no, we're not. Anyway, cool. We're trucking along with her, so we haven't gone far just yet, but it's gonna get there at some point. Before we start doing Shadowland, I don't think this will actually change much for like the amount of floors we need to clear, but I'm gonna do it either way. So I'm gonna sort them by level, And then we have 33 tier 4s like we've always had. And now we're going to check the level 80 characters. We should have one more than last time, but this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40. Remove one here and remove 2 here. That's 37. So yes, it's one more character at level 80, but we should most likely see that we have one less tier 3 character. Either way though, I'll check on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8, that's 56, plus 4 here, that's 60, and then plus 2, that's 62. Yeah, there you go. So that's all good. Now let me just take that back to 62, and it says here that we should do approximately 44 floors. I just don't know if I've been calculating that right, but I'll be following that advice, I guess, whatever you want to call that. Let me see what our last clear was like. We've only used tier 3 characters, I think, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna switch on the auto progress thingy and get them to just go along, and we're good to go. In the meantime, cheers, boys. Finally, we get to crack this open. Because I'm getting a bit sleepy, because I don't sleep a lot. I don't get to sleep a lot, let's say. And yeah, it's 12:30 in the morning. Well, not really in the morning, but 12:30 in the middle of the night right now for me. And I just don't sleep. Yes, I don't sleep. I don't sleep properly, sadly, because of work. And because I want to actually just stay on track with this game as well. So this game does tend to actually ask for quite a bit of, devotion to it and getting every daily done and stuff. And I've been missing out on some stuff. I've actually only done 5 clears of dimension missions yesterday, because I was done, bro. I was so tired. I actually ended up just sleeping, and I spent pretty much most of today before reset just clearing the rest of the stuff, and I still had to let the dimension missions go. But I don't know if you noticed, but we've broken through the 2 billion gold mark. Who should I tier 4 next? Zombie Strange or Carnage Superior or Cable Darkness? I would say Strange. I mean, I know that people say that he's really good at level 80, as some tier 4s are, but I feel like you should tier 4 him, because there are going to be some bosses that specifically require you to bring a tier 4 in the game or on the fight. So yeah, tier 4 Strange. Just go by whoever is the most insane, and Strange is always insane, so no matter what uniform he gets in the future as well, he's gonna always be insane. I was gonna check something. I forgot what I was gonna check. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see what's the gold cap. I think we're about to hit it, actually. So I think this is basically just kind of like a tech cap as well, technical cap. So it's like an integer cap. It's like the most amount of you can store. So it's 2,147,483,647. So I think that's gonna be the cap for gold. And when we hit that, we're gonna kind of start spending a little bit. I don't have much to spend it on, but whatever. Yo, drone, welcome. How's everybody doing, by the way? How do I sound? Do you like this? Do you feel like it's a bit too loud still? Do you want me to lower the volume a bit? You just let me know, guys, and I'll fix it right up. I know that Ghost or Ron had actually told me that I could put a link to Discord on our alliance on Marvel Future Fight, so I can do that. I had just not had the chance to do it, but at the same time, I was like, wait a second, does this even work though? Like, do you guys know, do links work on the Alliance bio? Can you like click them? I don't think you can. As far as I know, you can't, but oh well. There we go. How many floors left? I think there's one more, right? One with Daredevil. Yeah. I even remembered who it was. Okay. So I like this a bit more than what I had before, because first of all, it's pretty as hell. Like right now, our effect is just this purple color, but we could go with other like effects as well, and this pretty much will sync to that as well. The only thing that I did not get that I would kind of have loved to get, it would be kind of dumb expense, was like a bit smaller mouse pad without like wireless charging, but it was like way more ARGB than this. It's kind of like just a line of ARGB, but it's kind of just transparent, so kind of almost glass or plastic that, you know, can transmit light, so it feels like the whole mouse pad is light. But you know, it was a bit expensive and, you know, pointless, so I'll see if it ever, you know, goes on sale or something. I might pick it up if no one else buys it till then. But yeah, this mic was actually a good idea, because yeah, it's not just the quality, it's just the way it works. Doesn't allow it to pick up sound from every side. So the mic that I had, which I still have because it's actually a really good mic as well, I just hadn't done any like proper setup for it, and either way, it's just the type of mic that actually picks up sound from every direction, while these types of mics pick up the sound specifically dependent on where you're pointing your mouth. So basically, like, if you talk this way, you're kind of not picking up the voice properly, or if you talk from behind, it's the same. So you have a specific side where you should be pointing your mouth towards, and yeah, that helps, because, you know, if I have my PC running and there's fans, of course there's going to be fans, it's not going to be as loud, and it's most likely just also going to be a bit easier for NVIDIA Broadcast to get rid of that fan noise if there is some. So yeah, that's basically it, but it's such a really nice one. I like it. And also I had to switch the actual like mount for the mic, because the one that I had, it was not like a boom arm. This is a boom arm kind of mount, and it's actually sturdy, apart from like some very specific cases where it can like move easily like this and just kind of slowly go down, and you kind of notice the sound changing, because I hadn't had it pointed at me, so that's what I meant. But yeah, at least so I already had an arm, it wasn't a boom arm, so that kind of sucks having to spend, but at the same time it's good because it's very sturdy, it doesn't move around, and it's really nice. I don't know, I like it. I like this mic a lot. Kind of feel like I shouldn't like scream because of this mic. I think I might have like put the volume a bit too high or something, because I usually don't speak loudly, and maybe while I was testing this I was not speaking loudly either. But either way, man, you let me know if it's too loud. I can speak like normal and just be a bit more like groggy or something, or I could like be a bit louder and just a bit more excited, I guess you would say, in this case. Okay, good. So floor 20 right here, we're gonna go with Electra. Really nice, pretty beautiful mic, don't you think? I like it so much. And we're really quickly clearing this floor, of course. We're really fast at this right now. I should check the sword stuff, because we might have some runes we could use to just try to get some swords. And obviously not a sword with full colors, like the full color. But let's try it. So I'm gonna go for like 10, right? Is it 10 that I go? I think I might I usually go for 50 maybe. Yeah, I go for 50, so that's what we'll go for. And I have to do this one more time. Okay, and this goes like this, and like this, and like this. And let's do it. I think those are the settings you want to keep. I'm not exactly sure, but it's kind of been working. So that's why I've kept them. Is it worth to transcend potential, or we should focus on tier 3? No, do both. Do both. Why not? Okay, interesting. We just need one more enchantment to go successfully, and then we can do it manually. Okay. Okay, I didn't do the other one. Let me do the other one as well. No, that's a fail. But from this point on, what we do now is not equip, of course. Sorry, I almost make mistake. We can only go with the basic purple one, but let's do it. Please be purple. Okay, please. Please, purple. Please, purple. Please. Yes! Oh! Okay. Amazing. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, I don't know how many times I can say okay, but this is amazing. This fixes everything. Okay? Okay. Look at this. We only have 2 swords we have to freaking figure out at this point. And the only ones... This is why I wanted to fix this, because I was missing out on quite a bit of energy attack, right? So, not a lot, because I kind of fixed it last time when I got the sword. Because at first I got like a 3 stone or 4 stones one. So obviously my energy attack had dropped quite a lot. But I fixed it by putting that one, which I was really sad about because I only lost on the last stone. It was like a dumb color. But now this is fixed, and this gives me the full energy attack and full physical attack I already had, and then full instinct attack increase. I also had the energy damage decrease, which I didn't really care about, but obviously the all attack you get up here is the most important thing. And at this point, what we're getting is we're getting a 41.5% increase of all attack. I don't know if this was what it was earlier, but I still think like it's a really good number. I love it. So 2 things that I normally should plan to do at this point, right? I guess bulk enchanting is pretty fun still, so I might keep going and doing that. But at the same time, for these 2 colors that for the 2 colors that I have, right, or that I'm trying to... How do I explain this? Let me just go to the swords here and manage them or whatever, so I can get the bulk enchant going and fix the auto dismantle. So we got the purple thing done. So anything that I get that's purple, I'm gonna get dismantling it, right? But I'm thinking, I don't know where I should put this. Up to the target are excluded from being dismantled. So okay, so this works like this then. I don't know if I should do this though, right? I don't know if I should keep this, because you know what happens if you okay, you don't get the full 6-star sword to be that color, but what if you get just 5? Not stars, but stones, whatever. What if you get 5, right? So you could get 1 more red stone. That means still more all attack, because you can replace this stone, this sword that has 4 red stones with one that has 5. Okay, you lost it on one of them, but you got 5. So that means you still get 1% or sorry 2% more attack, or let's say you get the same for the green sword, that gets you to another 2% increase, and then obviously once you're done with everything, you get to 36 and you get your full 50% increase to your all attack. But man, everybody, I don't know why you're not excited, but I am excited because this is insane. We only have 2 swords left. Okay. Where's the bio? I can't do it. I'm not a... I don't think I am the class 1 type of member on this alliance anymore, because I wouldn't really use it. I wouldn't do much with it. I just had it just for fun. Yeah, I'm class 2, so I can't really do much. I gotta let Run know about that, so that's cool. Wherever Discord is, I will find it. Run. Nice. Okay. Just mention that on Discord as well, so you guys know, or whoever was not here knows as well. Okay, cool. I'm gonna minimize that just in case. So we're all good. So that's us at this point. Let me actually double check this. That's us at this point. Compared to last week and compared to just a few minutes ago, we now have 2% more damage all around. That's 2% more physical attack, and at this point that's actually 5% more energy attack. So we get a higher bump to energy attack just because of the fact that, of course, we got this sword fully purple, so we got this actually fully charged up. So yeah, not a huge difference, but at this point, when you've gone this far ahead with the swords, you're not going to notice a huge difference between your upgrades, but obviously you do want to get as much as you can. So yeah, you still will go for it, and still will try to grind those runes and try to keep going and just try your luck. But that's amazing, man. That's actually really, really cool. I'm gonna notice maybe a bit more damage on the energy attack, because physical attack just 2%. I don't know. We'll see though. Okay, we've used Phil Coulson here. It's a bit of a shame if you ask me. I should learn how long 4 inches is. Not because that's my PP size, but just because that's how far from your mouth you should keep this type of mic, which is this far away, kinda. It's a bit hard to do this with this boom arm, because the boom arm does not actually move. But let me see what the difference is now where I'm close enough. Just a second, because the boom arm does not actually move. But let me see what the difference is now where I'm close enough. Just a second, because the boom arm does not.
Oh wait, interesting thing.
Nice.
That's going.
Pretty cool. Anyway, that's actually what was China Fact Chasers. That's Serpent Z8. I do watch his channel. They are really nice guys. Yo, Oswald, what's so funny, bro? What is so much to do the lemao for, huh? I was trying to actually do a translation one to one from Albanian to English, and of course that's not gonna make a lot of sense. But I don't know, is this a bit too loud when I go this close to the mic? Maybe actually I've set up the settings when I was a bit further away. I don't know, but you guys let me know. And look at this is how it sounds if I'm not pointing my mouth to the actual mic. So you see this difference? This is insane, right? But this is a bit annoying, because if I get it up here, it starts to drop down. It's just this boom arm is not actually sturdy I'm funny. Okay, yeah, thank you, man. Hope you enjoy yourself, man. I'm just kidding. So don't worry about that. Do please let me know if the stream is actually lagging at all for you guys. And also let me know if the audio is all good, if you like it, if it's too annoying or whatever. Now here we normally would use Winter Soldier, so we're gonna get someone else to fill in that spot, and I'm guessing I'll go with Okoye. Even though I've used Okoye a bit higher for something else, I'll just use her here because she does not deserve to go that far up on this freaking power level struggle that is Shadowland. Yeah, but either way, I mean, floor 24 is still gonna be hard for her. It still took her 4 seconds, bro. I would just give up and just change my profession to do something else, cut hair or something. If I took 4 seconds to clear a floor and I'm like some sort of warrior, freaking chief army officer of Wakanda, so like it took me 4 seconds to kill that guy, even though he's like level 2. Yo, and by the way, did you see PewDiePie was actually building a PC? I did not watch the whole thing, so I'm gonna be watching it. I did not have a lot of time yesterday, so I didn't watch it, but I still want to kind of watch it. I miss that guy. He actually uploads whenever he wants to at this point, because who wouldn't, after like they've unlocked everything in life and they're done. You get to finally just upload stuff you have fun with, and I do that even now, so I don't mind. I don't really feel a difference in my case, but yeah, he was building a PC and he was not making those mistakes that the little what's the name of that website, The Verge. He was not making those mistakes that The Verge PC builder was making, so that's really cool to see. People that have a brain and actually know how to use at least like 10% of it to figure some very basic stuff out. Amazing. Still, obviously, most likely took him a really long time, because it was exactly the same for me as well when I built a PC from scratch for the first time, which was the PC that I built for my friend. So yeah, that obviously is totally expected. I don't really think that there's anything weird about that, but yeah, let me just start this really quick. But yeah, it's really fun to see him. I was expecting he would actually go for like more expensive stuff. I only noticed the amount of RAM and like the type of RAM he got and the motherboard and the processor, so it was alright. It wasn't anything like crazy. I think like I most likely have crazier stuff than him at this point. But obviously I'm sure he doesn't really give a shit. He doesn't need all that power. Whoa, PewDiePie is still around. I thought he retired. I mean, yeah, he lives in Japan. He has a baby boy now, and that's why he just doesn't upload a lot, and he uploads whenever he wants to, or when he kind of goes through a milestone. So of course when he got married, when they had a kid, when he moved to Japan, so he makes a bit longer videos and more spaced out and way more edited, because obviously he shows kind of like not a time lapse, but kind of like an explanation of what happened. So yeah, it's fun stuff. This was more of like an older style where he was not really editing it a lot, and he was just having fun building a PC. So yeah, as a fellow PC builder that I built essentially at least 2 PCs in my life, that was very cool and very exciting. So I love it. Do we want to get the music going? I've paused it a long time ago and I should bring it back. I don't think it's loud, so it should be okay. You guys can still, hear it, so we're good. Or hear me, I mean. So, yeah. Okay, I have kept my controller in like mouse mode, so that's why. Okay, it's good now. That's why I wasn't attacking at all. But this is our floor 29, so really soon we'll get to actually, you know, start the infinite floors, but not yet. But yeah, I am like, I don't know, man, it's a bit of like a placebo effect as well, but I do feel like there's a bit of a difference for, especially for energy type characters. I'm not really feeling it for like physical type characters, because I don't know, it's 2%, I don't know. But I was looking around and found Marvel Future Revolution. Was it a good game, and what did it go, why did it get shut down? I don't think it was a good game. It basically was kind of a dumb mix between Marvel's Avengers and Marvel Future Fight, which in a way Marvel's Avengers was kind of like Marvel Future Fight, because you would just go on a really long freaking grindy battle with no sense. Play some Julius Z originals. We want to hear you shred. I don't think I can, because this, like, the sound card is very annoying and doesn't really like Windows that much. So I'm just waiting for, I ordered finally the official Rocksmith cable, which should make this much easier to do. So yeah, you guys will have to wait for that, but yeah, it's gonna be worth it. I'm not gonna have to deal with the sound card as much, or maybe not at all, because it's going to be just a direct USB connection to the PC. So yeah, but yeah, it was definitely you know, paywalled like Marvel Future Fight, but way worse, because there were lower amount of characters around, so obviously their monetization would kind of go and revolve around those characters, right? But yeah, it was very grindy, very boring though, right? It was very boring. Same with Marvel's Avengers. I don't get it. Like, in a way, I always wanted games that had longer missions. So I would kind of hate games like, even the Need for Speed Heat game felt like the races were really short, because I thought they learned from like their Need for Speed mobile game, and you know, it's the wrong lesson to learn. But I thought that's like, oh, I need longer races, and I was like, okay, yeah, probably even Marvel Future Fight would be much nicer if the missions were longer and I could have fun. And then that was basically Marvel's Avengers, but Marvel's Avengers had no point to doing those really long missions. All you would get were really small amounts of rewards and very bad rewards. And you know, it's just always, I think the biggest issue with this kind of games is essentially at some point you start just scaling with the game. So no matter how strong you get, like, the game will get tougher anyway. So you kind of feel like you're not progressing much. So I don't know, at least in Marvel Future Fight, you get this, oh, huge numbers, right? And then you know, you obviously still need that power struggle. So of course you need those enemies to become stronger and harder to beat. So obviously that comes in the way of getting new enemies, not making the old enemies stronger and really just the same boss fight but bigger numbers, right? So yeah, Marvel Future Fight card set affects full roster. Marvel Future Revolution card set affected one character. Yeah, so it was like basically creating a new character. Getting a new character was like starting over. I mean, it was nice to look at, but it was also very limited. They kind of played it off as if it was more of like a open world-ish type of game on its own, but essentially it was still very freaking limited. You couldn't go everywhere you wanted. Of course, it was a small map, so you could kind of fly around, but not anywhere important. But yeah, even Marvel's Avengers is on the verge of shutting down. Except Marvel Future Fight and Contents of Champion, no Marvel game ever reached complete succession, always got deleted. Marvel's Avengers is already shut down though, so yeah, it's already gone. The only thing is that Marvel's Avengers you can kind of play. Like, they shut down the servers, you can just play on your own, and it's essentially just as boring. So it's not like you lost much by actually having that game get shut down, because the problem with that game is, you know, nobody was playing it then either, so it's the same experience. You wouldn't get any teammates, and you still don't get any teammates. Amazing. That's how it should be. Or that's how it always was. So I don't know, I don't feel like there's a huge difference. I don't play that game, to be honest. I gotta say, I don't really play that game anymore. It's like really long missions to do nothing, and there's no direction either, so you have to over time learn where these small chests are, so you can go on those locations and get the chests, and then just maybe even skip the enemies and go there. I don't know. Marvel's Avengers story mode was pretty good, though. The grinding missions were boring. Bought it for $5. Bro, I actually got my fiance to buy that for me. I think it was like my birthday or something. You know, being a Marvel fan, she wanted to know just what do you want to get, because she didn't have a specific idea. I was like, you know, get me this. I want to get it. It's Marvel. She got it for like $20, 20 something dollars, so that's sad. I'm really sorry about that, actually. But yeah, what can you do? I finally completed my last character transcendence today. Amazing, man. That's awesome. Yo, Ron, I actually got my 4th sword. Pretty much fully, you know, same color. So it was the purple one, so that's amazing, because I get my energy attack finally, you know, maxed out as it should have been, and as it was for a while. So now the only swords that I'm missing are I think the red one and the green one. So that's amazing. By the way, except more Future Fight, are you currently playing other games? Grindy games, I am playing Genshin, but you know, I don't really pay attention, so I only kind of play the dailies, and that's it. And if there's any event, sadly, I most of the time just skip everything the whole time, because I want to get those new characters as soon as possible. So that's the dumbest thing you can do in that game, because you're pretty much ruining your own experience. The whole game is, you know, supposed to be you going through the story, but I've pretty much skipped everything. So at some point, me and my fiance actually started an account where we were, you know, just playing it slow as hell, you know, hearing everything, never skipping anything. And even if it was like an NPC or all around the world, we would just do the voices ourselves just for fun. But we don't get a lot of time, so sadly, you know, I think I never will know how the story of Genshin goes, because yeah, once you start becoming like, oh shit, I gotta get some primogems because I want to get this specific character, and you start skipping everything, that's where you lost. You pretty much lost. You have to create an account just to enjoy the story. Genshin, cool. Yeah, but again, I just do the dailies and that's it. I do have all the Archons though, so that's a plus. Yay. Awesome, Ron. I did the same recently and just got all tier 2 characters level 70, gears 25. That's really cool. Guys, do keep up the good work. Also, don't forget to add the Discord to the Alliance thing. That way, the new people can join it. Yeah, I did message on Discord. I don't think I'm class 1 anymore. And by the way, would they even be able to click the link or something? So I don't know if that would even work. Either way, though, characters with a unique spider sense have an advantage here. So I need to know, actually. I'm gonna do this entry. Last days I got I only play more fish fight and solo leveling. Yeah, he does play solo leveling as well, I know. Look, I'm gonna do this because I've kind of second guessed myself a little bit with this with Shadowland and the entry modes, because I was like, wait a second, when there's an entry mode I only add one more character. What guarantees it that I'm skipping 2 floors at the same time? So yeah, plus I cannot do this one either way because I don't have a spider character that's tier 3, so bye. Have to update you and make you class 1. Yeah, okay. But I don't know if people can click links anyway, so I don't know if that will work. But either way, we can give it a try. I do not mind at all. Hero characters have an advantage. So, do we want to go with... I think we want to go with Sylvie, right? If you didn't notice, I'm just pretty much going with the strongest tier 3s that I can, just because we don't really have a lot of floors that we're gonna do. So yeah, only 44 floors with tier 3 characters, so that's just like 4 more floors after this one. And this one's done already. The only thing that is annoying about the boom arm, the reason why it kind of like, if I have it leaning far enough, it will just kind of start drifting off on its own just because of the weight of the mic, is because I'm thinking this is most likely planned to just be like up here somehow and go down. That would make a lot more sense. The mic would go down like this, but the thing is that I have nowhere to mount it on, so it, like, the boom arm would go from here to here and then going down. First of all, you know, it still would not be close enough to me. It would go down here because that's how long this boom arm is. And even if I, you know, switched it to be just straight and not getting this 90-degree angle, it would go straight up here maybe, and the mic would drop down maybe this far high up. That would still work. You don't necessarily have to point right at it, but I don't know. There's nothing to mount it on anyway, so that's the annoying part. I think this still works. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now, but they should be able to type it in to join if they can't click the link. Yeah, I mean, it's probably very annoying for them, but still, it wouldn't hurt, I guess. Okay, so villains have an advantage. Let's go with leader. Now, from last week, we don't really have anything that's very new, apart from, of course, Black Widow getting her uniform and, you know, Winter Soldier getting his uniform and tier 4. There's not much else to look forward to, so yay. But that's also, at the same time, there's not much else for me to worry about. I do, though, because I forgot, I do have to go through the character, like, skill preview, because I still didn't do that. I don't know, I did something else. We started Shadowland, I forgot. But yeah, I even, like, as I said, whenever I used Black Widow for ABL, I was, like, not looking, just on purpose. I kind of started playing solo leveling, but it's so lagging from shitty phone. Should I buy Redmi Note 14 for better phone gaming performance? I don't know how heavy solo leveling is, though, so I can't actually give you a good answer there. But, you know, try to go for those gaming phones. I don't know how the Note series is. I don't think it's amazing. But try to go for those gaming phones that are kind of also budget. So I heard about some Poco phone or something. That's probably cheap-ish. Not cheap, but cheap-ish. So I was going to check Black Widow. And I'm going to check Winter Soldier as well. I'll go with Black Widow first, because I actually, obviously, technically, I did use her, even though I was not looking on purpose. But still, you know, you're going to be like, oh, you still saw her skills, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go with her first. Anyway, basic attacks are all up close, so that's okay. First skill, it's an iframe. Second skill, it's a nicer iframe. Third skill, you don't get to see much of what's going on, apart from there where we saw, like, she had, like, transforms into a huge spider. That's fun. But yeah, like, the rotation I was doing without actually paying a lot of attention was like 3, 5, 4. I think that feels like it's the right rotation, but I'm, you know, if I was using her wrong, you guys please let me know. Also, I think we have to change the settings here, because yeah, we didn't have this special effects. Sorry, let me just do this again. So first skill, second skill, I play on a phone I bought 4 years ago with no issues, but you could get a Galaxy A24. The optimization is amazing on it. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, the A series has been kind of nice, but I don't know how good they are for like games. Also, do you remember why I keep forgetting to class 1? Lamar, every time I do remember, we're in the middle of AC. It's fine. Yeah, okay, so I didn't miss out on any like special animations apart from the tier 3 skill, which we just got this time, so that's nice. Pretty cool. It's the same skill still, we've already had this. Let's hear tier 4 animation now. I think it's the same. I don't remember if the color was the same, but yeah. Just cool stuff. I still don't know. I think she's still pretty weak. Maybe she's just a PvP character. Didn't get much in the in terms of PvE. Maybe. Basic attacks with Winter Soldier. That's okay. I don't like the way he looks, bro. He feels like he's, GTA 5. Also, what's wrong with his arm? Like his normal arm feels like he doesn't want to even use it. Kind of like pulling back his punches. He wants to just punch with the robot arm or whatever that arm is. Either way, on GTA 5, around the beginning of the story, you have this yoga master who screws your wife. That's what he reminds me of, or like, I basically hate men buns at this point. That's essentially it. That's the only thing. I play MFF on my A24. I love it. Nice. The problem with Windows Uniform for me is her striker ability now sucks ass. Wait, did they change it? They didn't say they changed it. Why? Why does it suck? Anyway, let's actually do the actual skills. First skill? Okay. Kind of like that style of him having those orange after images. No iframe at all. Okay, there was an iframe. Never mind. There are some iframes, but very, very, very unsafe. Cool. Is he like slicing bombs in midair? Wow. Freaking badass. Okay, I know where we're gonna need to proc. Nice fourth skill. Here we go with a fifth skill. Definitely something you can cancel. Not bad at all. Huge amount of hits though. What the hell was that? Let's do this. I think that didn't work. Let me do that again now. Okay, I think this is better. Look at the freaking hits. Let me do the tier 3 skill. I like it. And lastly, our tier 4. Ooh, burning desire of passion or whatever you want to call that. They did her old uniform is better for her when it comes to striker ability. I mean, like, they didn't mention that anything changed. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, we finally checked these guys out. Not bad, I guess. I like the amount of hits that he has on that fifth, though. That's the only thing that kind of stuck out to me. Speed type 7 advantage, so I'll go with speed. We have 2 more. We didn't do any entry modes as far as I remember, so 2 more. Yeah, let's go with Joaquin Torres. Just, I hope I did not forget and I've used 3 characters per floor. As far as I remember, that's what I did. Why would I not want to use him? He's even more hectic than original Falcon. So, like, what do you expect? Now we need to use a speed type. So I don't know. Should we go with? I'm not sure who to go with, but I'll go with Black Swan, I guess. she was expensive to build, so she better do a clear or something. I mean, yeah, she will do the clear. She will not complain. Nice. All right, moving on. We get to our last clear with a tier 3 character, and I did not need to worry at all because essentially we get the chance to use the other character I was thinking about using, and I still did not do that. I went with White Fox because White Fox is actually pretty cool. I forget to use her. Why do you use 3 characters each floor? Should you do 1 each floor and climb higher? I mean, there's no point to actually climbing high every week. You only climb high whenever you plan on pushing, and not anymore after that, because you're just playing a lot of floors and getting the same amount of tokens. So you get 1 token for each character that you use, right? So we used 1, 2, and 3 here, so we got 30 tokens. The thing is that whether I would use 1 character here, 1 character on the next, and 1 on the floor after that, or I used 3 right on this floor, I would still get 30 tokens. But instead of doing 3 floors with 3 characters, I did just 1 floor with 3 characters and got the max amount of tokens I could get from this floor. The reason is because I've already gone to 235, right? So like there's no point in just always going as high as possible every week. There's no real reason to do that. And because you want to get as many tokens as possible, you want to go from floor 1 to floor 35 with only 1 character per floor, so that any other character gets used as tokens up here, right? But they need to be tier 2, I think, for them to go higher. But yeah, so essentially, yeah, that's how you want to do it. And then we will still push to 235 one more time, of course, and that's coming up soon because this is our week 229, even though I couldn't rename it for Twitch, so sorry if you were on Twitch or sorry if you see this way later on. But essentially, yeah, we're on 329, so that means we have like 6 more weeks, and on the 6th week we will actually do 235 again, but it should be much faster to clear and to go that far high, that high up, you know, with the current account, especially with the new sword that we just got. That's amazing. So yeah, that's the whole point. I've already done 235. I could have gone above 235 even then, but I want to do it, you know, systematically. So when we can get 335 floors, that's when I will, you know, push for 335 and go above 235. Till then, I will go only up to 235. Do you think they should rework Shadowland shop for better rewards and less cost to encourage to play it more like zombie survival and Otherworld? I mean, sure, just I would think give us more tokens and give us the option to get Soul of Foltine as well and Life Seed. That's it. No need to change much. Just give us more tokens. That's it. I mean, even if they wouldn't increase the amount of tokens that much, I would still consider that a good reward or a good system, because even with zombie mode you can't get all 3 of those materials every week. You can, in most cases, only get 1 of them, or if you're lucky you can get 2 but not 3 of them. So you can't get like Life Seed and Carbonadium and Soul of Foltine, you know, in one go. You maybe just get Soul, or you get Soul and Carbonadium, or Soul and Life Seed, but can't get the 3rd one as well. And I would still consider that pretty good. You can buy the materials you need, but for now we can only get Carbonadium from here, nothing else. Anyway, we did clear our 44 clears. I need to remember how I've calculated this, how I calculated that this will be 44. Let me see. So I've gone from the amount of floors that we have in total, which is 115, and I've taken out the amount of characters that are level 80 and above, which for now, right now, there are 72 for me. So out of that leaves us with 44. But I have to think about that. Like, how does that work? I get that I've considered 44 floors will need to be done with tier 3s, but what makes it so that just adding one more character to, like, on an entry mode, what makes it so that I have one less floor to do? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It's kind of a dumb system, so I want to make sure that I've actually calculated it right, or if I've been dumb this whole time. And it's very possible I might have been dumb this whole time. Yeah, same with Otherworld Battle Shop, 40,000 tokens for a random CDP. Lol. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I don't know. You can't get a guaranteed CDP every freaking month, though, right? So, bit annoying. Anyway, combat type characters, and as we said, we go with level 80 characters and above right now, by the way, guys. So I'm just gonna switch this to combat, and we're gonna go with Agent Venom right here and start. So from this point on, the game becomes even more fun because I get to use level 80 characters and higher. He is one of the characters that I will have to tier 4 soon. I don't know when, but like, I know that right after I'm actually gonna tier 4 Magic, I will be tier 4ing either Ant-Man, Human Torch, or this guy, Agent Venom. There we go. We start with our entry modes, but at this point it doesn't matter. We're only going to use 3 characters per floor still. Now, normally I would be like, okay, entry mode, I'm gonna put 1 character here, 3 characters at the bottom. But you know, ever since we got level 80 characters and tier 4s, you know, we haven't had them for really long, so I want to use them all because they've been really annoying to get to that state. So yeah, I do this now. I just do this, so I don't change the amount of floors I have to do, so that way I use everybody. But at some point, when we get to maybe a point where we do the whole Shadowland clear with level 80 characters and above, maybe at that point I will start to just kind of maybe start using entry modes that way. We'll have to see. We will have to see, my friend. I just did Falcon. In my opinion, not worth it. What do you mean you just did Falcon? How did you do him? You mean tier 4 him? What's the deal with the emblems, by the way? Those emblems that are like for Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw. Like there's no collection for them, or I'm guessing that maybe there's not collection for them yet. Tier 4, yeah. Okay. Not worth it, huh? Yeah, well. Yo, did you watch the movie, by the way? Fire element attacks won't work, so yeah, we can go with Echo. It's fine. Bro, we're enjoying more damage, so that's amazing. After this clear, I'm gonna need to take out the clothes from the dryer because it finished drying. So give me just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Just a moment, please. Please don't go away. I'll see you in a second. Yeah. Now, why would you not watch the movie though? That's my question. Also, Ron, do you like the new mic? Looks really cool, and I think it sounds good from what I've heard from people. Female characters, cool, cool, cool. What about like the new Spider-Man series? Which I have started but not finished, so please don't spoil if you have actually watched it. I'm thinking of how I could actually mount this mic somewhere else, but I don't want to like. I definitely don't want to actually mount it on the table because it's an expensive one and it's got like this mat that I don't want to break or ruin. I could see if it would be possible to kind of mount it to the chair itself, and that way it would go up, right? And then it would kind of go into 90-degree angle there, and then maybe on another 90-degree angle here. But I'm gonna try it after the stream because here it's a bit annoying if I want to like use the mouse and keyboard. Like this annoys me. I have to kind of go like this. No, I haven't watched it, and you already know if it ain't Wolvie, I'm not spending money to watch. Really? That bad? Okay. I mean, I like Marvel. You know, I've been watching their stuff, whether it was good or not, just because I wanna watch some Marvel stuff, man. And finally, they're releasing a bit more of it. So you wouldn't mind if I mention something about that movie that might be a small spoil? This mic also has this really nice thing where it has like this little volume knob, which is not just for the mic, it's also for like the headphones, because you can actually connect headphones going from the mic to hear not only yourself but the music. And hearing yourself is really important for like streaming, because you can hear what you're, you know, sounding like. And then apart from that, you can also hear the music or whatever you have on system sounds. And when I mute the mic, it doesn't mute the music or whatever's happening here, so that's good. It felt like it did mute it, but no. Now I tried it when I went away, and it looks like it's perfect. So yeah, I like it. Breaking the jar, whatever. I'll just go with her. I love Marvel, but I'm not going to pay them. Should I don't care if you spoil it. No, I'm not spoiling anything major, but essentially at some point, like, they show finally them talking about like the Eternal, not the Eternal, but the Celestial, that did not get born, right? They got pretty much stuck, you know, underwater, under the earth. So they kind of play it off as if some time has passed, and you know, every country has gone and pretty much done research there, and they say that they found adamantium there, a lot of it, right? So that's why I wanted to mention it, because they're kind of hinting at Wolverine, maybe, right? But I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Like, are they hinting at it in the sense of, oh shit, now we're gonna create the MCU's Wolverine, right? Or are they gonna be like, okay, look, we finally found the origin of your power, Mr. Wolverine, that you've been here for a really long time, but we never mentioned or even had on any of the movies in the MCU ever until now. I don't know how they're gonna handle it, but like, both ways it's kind of dumb. And I don't know if that actually makes sense comic wise as well. Like, does adamantium actually come from like the Celestials? I don't know, because I know that, and maybe this is not even comic accurate as well either. Like, the adamantium that was used for him was like came from Africa. Like, it fell down, like some sort of meteor fell down, at least. That's all I know, but I'm not sure if that's actually correct. Well, Striker is connected to Ross. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Ross here was actually very nice. Like, he was trying to be very equal, in the sense that he wanted to have some sort of deal going on where he would actually, like, every country would get an equal amount of like everything that would be mined. So I don't think he will actually play any part in him being an evil, or maybe not even evil, but like maybe heartless general, at this point president, that would just allow, you know, human experiments. But whatever, either way, I don't know how they're gonna treat it and how they're gonna actually handle Wolverine. Boss mode. Okay, guys. Okay, Invisible Woman it is. Cool. Start. YouTube is a bit further behind, and I think, no, it's actually not. Never mind. It's actually right on time. Never freaking mind. Holy hell. Or no, it is delayed, yeah. Let me just refresh it, see how far back we are on YouTube. Yeah, it is back. It is behind, I mean. But I think that's an issue with either my graphics card or something, because yeah, it's a bit far behind. What about like the new Boys, like the Boys season? Have you watched that? Fire element attacks won't work, so we'll just go with Dr. Octopus here. Or apart from that, have you watched the third season of Invincible? It has started to come out. Up to this point, I think we have like 5 episodes, and there should be like 3 more that are gonna come out soon. But yeah, that I like Invincible a lot, man. And same goes for The Boys. The Boys is way more disgusting though, so you do not want to be watching that with anyone you care about or while eating or whatever. You do not want to do it. It's just disgusting, man. So yeah. And yeah, but Invincible is just amazing. You can have fun with that. It's not to the point where it actually becomes disgusting, and it's still a cartoon. So even if they would go ahead and do that, there wouldn't really be much to look at or to be disgusted by. So yeah. All right. Okay, so boss mode, enemies that reflect physical attacks appear here. So let's see who's the one that comes next. It's Silver Surfer, so we'll go with him and start. He's gone. Alright, so floor 58, that's a rumble that we will be skipping, and we get an entry mode where ideally we want to use physical type damage. So I'll go with Mr. Fantastic here, waste these 2 characters right here, and start. I still have to catch up on both, Julia. I haven't had time, but I have 2 weeks vacation coming up, so I'll watch them soon enough. Yo, I don't know if you've been, I don't think you've been here lately, so I'm not saying that to be mean, but I do have a few updates. I don't know if I mentioned, I did start on like that IT job where I actually am working on my own field after, we both got fired from like the work that we were doing directly for like an American company, because freaking law changed in New York and that pretty much messed everything up, or else we would have just been amazing, right? It would be random work, so it wouldn't really be worth much in the long run for our CVs, but man, would we get a lot of money for like Albania. So that sucked, but I did start at a really good company here where usually they do like financial services for companies or like audit services, so that's really important. And yeah, it's a really huge company. It's got like branches all over the world, or whatever you want to say. And yeah, I'm like a help desk IT right now there, but I did start with not like a low pay. It went as if I had actual like 5 years experience, so my whole experience did not go down the drain. That's good. Or that whole time did not go down the drain, so that's good. But it's really good stuff. It's my own field, it's easy stuff, and it's supposed to be a type of job where I will be the one actually managing the IT department myself. There is someone that's actually covering for someone that actually left, who had been there for 12 years, but then he went to Canada. And so this woman has kind of helped them, because obviously your IT person goes away, you're screwed. But she's helped them, and her plan is like she'll stay there as long as I need her to stay there, and once I'm ready, she'll finally be free and I'll manage the whole thing. So I basically, like, it's got the prospects of me being just like head of IT or like director of the IT department. It's like really amazing, so I love it. Yo, TTV, what up, man? Welcome. How's it going? Hope you enjoy yourself here. Where are you from? I've never really seen you before, so it's good to see you. Yo, by the way, Ron, we're really soon gonna reach the gold cap, so that's fun as well. Enemies that reflect physical attacks appear here, so we're gonna go with Magic, who most likely by next week will be tier 4. I'm guessing, right? We'll see. But I do have hopes that by next week we'll have tier 4'd her. And I mean, I would like to have some help or some suggestions. Who do you guys think I should be going with? Yo, that was a pretty good amount of damage, actually. Not bad. What do you guys suggest that I should go with after I'm done with Magic? Do you want to go? Do you want me to go with? Who should it be? Let me see. Human Torch, Ant-Man, or Agent Venom for strictly for unlocking the either stage 10 or stage 20 of those bosses, like the new bosses that we got. So Fresno, California, I just looked on your on my recommended and saw this. Man, awesome. Thank you for being here. I've lately been streaming late at night. It's like almost 2 a.m. for me right now, which is, you know, perfect for you guys that live in the US. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your time. I do have a Discord. If you want, you can actually join. You'll know whenever I go live. I mostly do Shadowland because I don't have a lot of time to do anything else. I am trying to find the time to stream the Spider-Man 2 game, so maybe we'll do that at some point, but we'll see. Probably because I was curious how to beat Null. That's probably why this got recommended to me. And awesome. I'm guessing you're new to this game, right? You haven't played for too long. How is Gambit? I guess proc friendly, but I don't know. He's not weak though. He's one of those mutants that you can definitely get to tier 4, but you do need this uniform for him to be better, of course. And I don't know if this was a uniform that was like a region, not regional, but a freaking, what would you call that? What the hell? Also, thanks for the sub, man. It's like a seasonal uniform. Sorry, whoa, okay, that took me a while. But yeah, so I don't know if it was a seasonal uniform. I think it might have been. So if it was, you'll have to wait. But yeah, without the uniform, I don't think you should tier 4 him. But with the uniform, hell yeah. It's what I meant is like he's not one of those mutants like Weapon Hex, X-23, freaking Cyclops that are really weak. I heard his uniform isn't worth it. Well, without the uniform, he's not really worth it at all. So oopsies, no sir, you don't want to do that. I guess skip then. If you don't have the uniform, just skip it. Take on the challenge with a formidable team, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just go with Luna and start. Yeah, it's seasonal. Sadly, it came with Sharon Rogers uniform. I love both. I gave only 3 tier 3s, so yeah, new lol. So you have only 3 tier 3s. Okay, I mean, that's okay. Look, the game is not as cock blocky as it would have been, you know, if you had started a long time ago. I don't know how old you are, but yeah, I'm gonna be a bit unfiltered, sorry. But anyway, look, so essentially the game before didn't have swords, right? So the only way for you to get your characters to be stronger usually was obviously you work on the characters themselves, blah blah, you level them up, you upgrade their gears, whatever, and you had the cards. So what do cards do? Cards affect every character you have. My suggestion is, if you're a beginner, try to get cards that will get your skill cooldown to 30%. It should be 27 to 30%, and that's perfect. And then every character you get, when you get to their 4th gear here, you want to switch this to skill cooldown, so that gets you to max skill cooldown. You're not going to have rotation issues where there are skills that are still on cooldown and you cannot use them. Obviously, look at websites that show you how to use those characters, what rotations to use, and one of them is called Thanos Vibs. So it's just Thanos and then VIBSS, something like that. It's not vibes, it's just Vibs. I don't know what that means, but whatever. It's got a lot of information you can actually look into. And let me just see what she said first. I'm only 3 tier 3s. They don't qualify to beat him close, but no. So you get close, but you cannot beat him, right? 9 more days, I'm gonna get tier 3 selector. Who should I get? Tier 3 selector. An easy tier 3 that would be really good. Just look at who got any like uniform recently, so that you can actually give the tier 3 to a character that got a recent uniform and just get the recent uniform. That's going to be pretty helpful for your account. I have potential transcended. Dude, I swear you used to have to fight Ghost Rider to get him, right? To get whom? I'm not sure, but I think we still have 2 spots open on the Alliance if anyone is looking for a place where people actually help. Yeah, if you guys want, you can join our Alliance. It's actually not very stressful as an Alliance. You just need to check in. Click on check in, you're good to go. And if you can't play for a while, just let us know and that's it. But that's the name of the Alliance, and it's a pretty good place. You do have 2 spots open, so that's really good. But yeah, I was saying, I don't know what you I don't know what you mean by having to fight Ghost Rider to get him though. I don't know exactly what you mean, but yeah, for the cards though, as I said, they affect every character. So the most important thing when you start is get that 27 to 30% cooldown, and then the rest go for as many like offensive stats as possible, like all attack, physical attack, energy attack, critical rate, critical damage. Try to get those types of effects, and equip some cards that will affect your whole account. And then go for swords as well. Okay, as far as I know, from my experience, it was really easy to get your swords to a good level. It only took like 2 or 3 days. All you want to do is this. You only want to get these 3 colors here. You only want to get the blue one, the orange one, and the purple one at first. And you want to make 2 of each, because it's really hard to get them all right in one go or in one sword. So just get one sword with like 3 stones or 4 stones that are blue, and then another one that's got 3 or 4 as well. Just as long as you can get 6 in total for each color that I mentioned, you're good to go, because you're going to get a lot of physical attack and a lot of energy attack and a lot of instant attack increase, and also a bit of quite a good amount of all attack as well. And then you can start worrying about like getting better swords. That's a really easy way to get a lot of damage really fast, and you'll see that you'll be able to clear null. And then the more you clear null, the easier he becomes, because not only do you learn how he works and what his attacks are, but his attacks are not going to connect as much anymore, because that's how this game works. The more you fight the boss, the less hard he is, or they are, whatever. Okay, I must have been wrong, my bad. I don't know, maybe I didn't understand exactly what you meant by having to fight him though. Will you replace your Black Panther card if you get the Ghost Rider card? I don't know what the Ghost Rider does. Wait, let me check. Good to know. I don't know. I don't go for swords, but that's probably my issue. Don't go specifically for them, but just get what I mentioned done, and you'll see that you'll have a huge amount of like damage in a really short amount of time. You can get a lot of damage for your account. So you mean this one, right? I don't remember what this one had. No, I'm not getting this one. This has defense. I don't care about this. I'm not changing it. Unless there's another Ghost Rider card that I don't know about. The only card that I would probably replace or use to replace another card would be the one that I have here, the Baby Spidey card. If I could get a little attack here. But yeah. I don't know. Even then, I would have to really think about it, because I've gotten my cards to such a good spot where it feels kind of bad to take them off. But yeah, back to our Shadowland clear. We're gonna go with a villain, and that's gonna be Wong. Okay, and start. Do, 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 do. Give me a sec. For some reason, YouTube is like, okay, we know you're logged in, but can you still verify that it's you? I'm like, bitch, I was here like 3 seconds ago. Let me just refresh the whole page or something. Oh, well. I am risking a copyright strike, by the way, guys. A few streams ago, I used some soundboard, a dumb soundboard app with some dumb sounds that I had just downloaded online. There were a couple of dumb songs, like Chinese meme songs, that I used, and one of them actually kind of got flagged, but I did dispute that and it was all good. But apart from that, one of the songs from this playlist that I'm actually using right now got flagged from a remix version of it, and I did appeal it, and they actually rejected that, and that was like the creator, right? So like the owner of that song. And I was like, I'm appealing it again, which means this is not a dispute at this point. This is an appeal, which means the creator of the song will look at this request again, and they know what they're doing, because it's not the actual song. Bro, I got 2 unskippable ads. Oops, sorry. Let me look at the Black Panther card stats. Yeah, sure, in a sec. I think I'm working on my Luna card at the moment, but my cards are very solid. Yeah. But yeah, essentially, he knows what he's doing, because again, the music I have in the background is just Genshin Impact demo songs from like whenever they demo new characters. They've got really good music. That's why I put it here. But they've been trying to strike that specific video not really strike it, but like, you know, claim it as their own and not allow it to be monetizable. It's not gonna be monetizable, but I'm doing this just to annoy them, because it's not like I get a lot of monetization anyway. That's what I mean. But I just still don't like them doing this, because again, that music is the original one from Genshin Impact. Someone has made a very low effort remix of it and then, you know, copyrighted it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is my version. No, bitch, this is like Genshin Impact's official playlist. Fuck off. And I'm appealing it, which means again, the creator will check it, and if they say no, it's still, I'm still in the right, you know, you still shouldn't use this, then it goes to YouTube, and YouTube has to check it, and YouTube has to be like, okay, wait. And I don't really trust them that much. I'm sure they'll be like, oh yeah, it's kind of similar to the song, so yeah, most likely you're stealing their song, even though it's an actual stream and I've been playing for like 3 hours, so that 2 seconds part of that song will strike the whole video or my whole channel as well. Or they might even be cool and be like, okay, yeah, that's pretty much true, they are just playing some music in the background and that's not the main focus of the video. So yeah, and most likely that's not even the remix version, so fuck off, whoever you are. If that happens, it's gonna freaking suck, because I think if you get a copyright strike or just a strike overall, it's very annoying, because for a period of time you cannot stream for a long time, for long durations, and it's gonna be funny if that happens exactly on week 335, because that's when I have to push for 235, and those are going to be some long streams. I just hope it doesn't happen then, because then it's really gonna mess with my whole flow. I'm gonna refresh this. I don't want to freaking do this floor. Sorry, I got like very like excited and kept talking, because that makes me very annoyed. So I wanted to show you this, right? You wanted to see the Black Panther card. I'm not sure. Wait, which Black Panther card do you mean? So this card, right? This card has physical attack, ignore defense, and cooldown, right? And then I have critical rate, critical damage, all attack. So it's all offensive apart from like the cooldown, which cooldown is really important. But I think this might be the card that I don't mind removing, because I can lose some cooldown, and I can only do this only if the card that I'm replacing it with will have just better stats overall. And I might miss out on some dodge. That's the only thing that's gonna kind of get screwed on my account, and that can be annoying, because, you know, rages do affect it. But yeah, what about the proc? Which proc? It doesn't have a proc. Oh, decreased debuff duration? That's not good. No, you don't want that. Have you checked my cards lately? No, let me check. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing, man? There he is. By the way, Ron here is actually the leader of the alliance. So yeah, he's inviting you guys. You can join if you want, not a problem. Let's see his cards. Working on the Luna card, as you said, because yeah, it's not you know, fully blue, but a lot of these are quality 7. What the hell? So this is max HP, all attack speed. I do not like this card because it is max HP. I don't like that. That's defensive, it's not offensive. Then we have some fire resist, dodge, and crowd control. So obviously we're going for quality and we're missing out on some of the stats, just some of them being dumb resist and crowd control that does nothing. Check out my cards too, sure. But you do have some good stats on the stars, and you might have been freaking like re-rolling for a long time to get this. So dodge, max HP, ignore defense, this is the only thing you're missing out on. And then critical rate, all attacks. Whoa, okay, not bad. Let's see the Luna card where you're right now. Okay, so physical attack, max HP, and movement speed. I'm guessing you are leaving this card as it is, right? And you're not going for like the proc. Okay, because it's quality 7, so I get it. But the card stats up here are still crazy. So dodge, critical damage, critical rate, all attack as well. So that's really cool. And you're still re-rolling the 2, and I'm guessing that makes sense now, because that's why you're re-rolling them, to not only get the blue stars but also get some good stats as well. Yeah, cool. This card as well, cooldown and max HP. That's a ton of stats that you're missing out on just because you have those cooldown and max HP stuff. But again, you're more of a hybrid, so you do play PvP, so it makes sense. Physical attack, energy attack, crowd control time, and crowd control time probably is helpful for AC. I'm guessing, yeah. Makes sense. But you do have crowd control time in here as well. Max HP, fire resist, so that's okay. Critical damage, critical rate, ult attack. Holy hell, bro. Now this card as well, this is a pretty crazy card. So we have max HP, critical damage, and ult defense. Not the best stats, sadly. And it's not even quality 7, so it's okay. Crowd control, mine resist, fire resist, critical damage, cooldown, and all attack. Nice. And lastly, this one seems to be insane. I'm guessing this is almost a perfect card. The only thing is like it's quality 6. Crowd control stat is good for ABX, ABL. Why is that though? I never really asked anyone about that. This is a perfect card, dude. What the fuck? It's dodge, max HP, ignore defense, movement speed, attack speed, all attack. I mean, sure, it's not critical damage, critical rate, but still, movement speed, attack speed is still not resist. Yeah, mobs, but what does it do to the mobs? Let me do this actually while I'm at it. Would you sacrifice 11% ignore defense if your cards have 47? I'm a hybrid. I'm rolling great stats for zombies cards, but rolls crowd control instead of ignore defense. 11% if controls the mob kills, I guess. I don't know. About the ignore defense, I don't know. How are you with your skill cooldown? Because if you're always maxed out and you don't need the 4th gear for that, maybe you can use the 4th gear for ignore defense instead, you know? But I mean, if that gets you to like 36% ignore defense, I don't know how easy it is to get to 50% with just the 4th gear. So you'll have to think about that. I think when you get some specific stat to be maxed out, it's just one less headache, right? So I personally have maxed out my ignore defense accidentally, and I don't want to lose it. I kind of like it being maxed out. I can't find drown. Where is drown? Oh, I think I don't have him. I think I was just searching him. So DR. Oh shit! What the hell? DR. Okay, cool. Let's see this card. These cards. You didn't add me yet, yeah. Sorry. You can get ignore defense from ISO 8, so just get 30 to 35% ignore defense on cards. Is that correct? Oh well, I get like 50 or more from just the cards, so I never really cared to check. Let's check your cards now. Not bad. We're getting good stuff on the Guardians one. Let's see. Max HP, all attacks, ignore defense. Sorry, what the hell? Attack speed, and then ignore defense, physical attack, movement speed increase. Okay, that's right. Recovery rate, max HP, some resists, cooldown, and all attacks. Not bad. And you still have this star you can change, so you might still go for like the critical damage, critical rate if you get lucky. Like the strange card, pierce increase. Okay, that is helpful. It's still not a premium card though, so at some point you do want to get a premium card. Doesn't pierce override ignore defense? No, it's just types of content where pierce is gonna actually apply. Ignore defense just doesn't apply that much, I guess. But cooldown, ignore defense, energy attack, critical rate, and increase all attacks by 20%. It's a good card, but you want to get a premium card there at some point. Let's see, this has trash stats, so you can definitely reroll it. So you've gone for like just as many stats as you can by just like upgrading these premium stars. But yeah, the card needs to be rerolled. And let's see the Crescent and IO one. All attack, all defense, max HP is not really good, but again, it's worth it for just the fact that it's a premium one and you can actually craft those stars. Critical damage, critical control time, and ignore defense. Okay, that's okay. Definitely get rid of that one. Ignore defense, pierce damage increase again, mind resist cooldown, energy defense, and max HP. Alright, where does that get you actually? So you have like 6% critical rate, 14.4 critical damage, almost 30% all attack, 23 physical, 17.2 energy. Look at this, man. Drown is actually a new player, Ron. I don't know if you've been there when he was first talking to me, but look at this, man. You know how freaking long it took us to get to like 50% physical or energy? It's easy now, and that's a huge amount of damage you can deal, and you can start with null, and as soon as you start with null, you can do the other bosses at some point as well. At some point soon, I'm gonna roll for quality 7 on Baby Spidey soon. Oh, okay. So you're still gonna mess with that one. Cool. And your cooldown is at 23.9, so try to see if you could get it maybe 27 or 28 or 30, I don't know. But yeah, you're doing good, man. This is a good amount of damage, I gotta say. So that's why I'm saying the same thing to to our boy TTV here. Cards do make a huge difference for the whole account, and that goes the same for swords as well. I max cooldown with every tune. Okay, that's good then. That's fine. If you have found a way to max your cooldown, that's fine. If it's annoying to do some sort of math exercise to figure out how you max out your cooldown for every new character, then maybe consider just getting more cooldown on your cards. But yeah, as long as it works for you, that's perfect. That's the thing with cards. A lot of people actually ask me, oh, who should I tier 4 next? Oh, who should I this and that? I don't help you like that. I'm sorry. Like, first of all, I usually don't help a lot because I don't have a lot of time, like checking accounts and stuff, because you need to be a member. But apart from that, even when I do help you, I don't help you like that. I can't be like, oh, okay, yeah, just get this, this, and this. Because, I don't know, maybe you don't like those characters. Maybe I'm coming off from like a position of someone who's been playing this game for a really long time, so I have the resources to get those things that I'm going to suggest, but you don't. My best suggestions are to just actually give you some tips of how you should think about what you want to do next. And then next time you just think about it and you decide. You don't actually need my help. You just know that cards are good. These are the stats to get. Swords are really good. This is the strategy to get a huge amount of damage at first, and then this is the strategy to get your your swords to be the same exact color. Yeah. You learn what you need to do. You actually can think about it and just analyze stuff on your own. Not that I don't want to help, but again, it's just so you can learn. I think that's the best way to do it. We get Star-Lord on this floor, and the next floor is a nice one. Can you use Cap at Will Boss Legend versus every boss? I want to see him perform there. I can. It depends on which stage, because there are stages where you can only use females and stuff like that, so I don't know. I actually don't know how good he is, to be honest, because I don't really use him for World Boss Legend. I don't really use him in general, but whatever. I mean, you don't want to see him being used on my account. He's gonna be insane. Any stage that he's available at. I mean, I'm not gonna go this high because I've actually stopped there anyway. I mean, he's a villain, so I can't even use him there. He's a human, so maybe stage 20. Sorry, stage 19. Let's see. What's the team to use for him? Let's go with this one, I guess. I'll go like this. And boom, start. Doo-doo-doo. This is gonna be insane though, because again, these stages are really low for me. I just don't go above stage 20 because I'm too lazy, but that means I just am not going that high on my own. but my characters can. Where's the support? I don't need it. That's the thing. I'm kind of gonna shoot myself in the foot for some of these clears so that I don't do it in 2 seconds. Because it's still like stage 19, man. And it's null, so whatever. And again, I don't know how this is gonna really help you, because his performance on my account with my cards, with my swords, with my build, it's gonna be way different for you as well. You know, for you yourself when you actually get it. So I don't know. I don't know if I did my boss clears, but I have to be careful not to actually clear this. And then he goes through his phase. Because I have so much damage, I can actually like go ahead and clear this, but I'm not gonna do it because again, I don't know if I did my clears or if I haven't done them yet. Oh, I have done them, but whatever, I didn't clear it. I heard Cap's rotation is 2, cancel 5, cancel 3, cancel 4. Okay, it's similar to what I was doing. I was just kind of going by feel, which means I was just going by doing it randomly. That's code for I was kind of going at it a bit randomly. So don't mind me. I'm gonna keep this similar, I guess. Oh shit, no, he was there. Okay, I'll try to keep the team as close to each clear as possible. It's not going to be the same performance. Each boss has different requirements. Each boss has different phases. Each boss has his own, you know, amount of health, amount of defense. So yeah, it's not going to be insanely wrong or insanely close or tight. It might be super easy for a boss that's, you know, that comes later than null, or maybe super difficult. But I can tell that this is going to take a while, because it took us a while to even get that like kind of shield or whatever he has there dropped down or removed. So yeah, there's going to be a floor clear that, or not a floor clear, but like a boss clear that takes us a bit longer than what I'm used to. But still not long, because you can see the bars are flying. He goes through this phase. Usually you want to run around a little bit, but I don't need to do that because, you know, because of this. Now, that attack that just hit me, that would have been like a surefire way to know that you're dumb and you just died there. But I can do that because, again, my cards are much better. I can tank most of these attacks. So that's what you want to do. You want to go counterclockwise and just go on the first zone, go on the second one. Usually they go kind of like in a star shape. So, or not in a star shape, but in the way you would draw a star as a kid. But yeah, like super easy, to be honest. And this attack, you want to actually go away like I did, and this time I'm gonna get hit. But even for me, yeah, I'm gonna switch there. I almost died. But let's see, that's him. This is my my Moon Knight. I feel like Moon Knight does more damage, even though at that point I had my you know, awakened skill there and maybe the tier 4. But look at this. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like even Moon Knight is better than him. Let me proc on the tier 3 or something. What CDP you used on him? Is it not procking? Is it not showing it when I proc? I mean, it is a rage, yeah. If you notice on my character's profile here, whenever like the CDP procs, you get to see a little animation, and it is a rage. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, it feels like Moon Knight was doing better. So I don't know, you tell me if that was good or not. This actually is as high as I can go, and it's going to be a bit annoying having to do this with Cap this high up. Can I even use Cap? Yes, I can. Nope. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some support. Okay, this is a bit more... Actually, it's not more attack than I was, you know, using earlier, so that's fine. And let's put Carnage in there, because we didn't really have any support type. And start. You have tier 4 on Moon Knight, dog. Oh yeah. I'm dumb. Also, I forgot to. I didn't forget, but I think I'm missing a. No, I'm not missing anything. Never mind. Don't think about it too much. This is actually a good clear. I haven't forgotten to put anyone on the team. We're good. We're good to go. Yeah. I do have tier 4 on Moon Knight. I'm stupid. I forgot. I forgot that my cap is not tier 4. I mean. Now with Ultron, you kind of start to have to like position yourself more than actually avoid stuff. So with Null, the most annoying thing is just knowing the pattern. With Mephisto, the most annoying thing is even though you know the pattern, he can become a bit random. And that's just very annoying. But with Ultron, you don't want to just know the pattern and just move away whenever he does the purple attack. With Ultron, you actually have to know where to go. So you have to learn the pattern just so you go there ahead of time and you know where to be safe, essentially. Just show up to see your compared tier 3 cap with tier 4 Moon. Shut up. I forgot, bro. Shut up, man. Shut up, man. How'd you like the new mic, by the way? Am I too loud? Do you like it? Is it too annoying? Look at me doing dumb tests that people ask for at like 2 a.m. when I haven't even slept properly for like a whole week. Nah. Now on this phase, do just one basic attack, and then I just fucking died. Anyway, let me just show you that again, because cap is gone now. But either way, you can see his damage, so that was like the actual point of checking that. But essentially, one basic attack, run. Purple is he goes to a little spot, just go on there. I should have done an attack here, but I wasted it. I can do one really quick and move around again. Orange is like the easiest one. Just be careful not to go on one of those like volcano thingies or hot springs or whatever you want to call them. And the red one is annoying. You always want to run the whole time because it's got like small attacks that follow you. Mike is good. I think can say better. Nice. This is the Razor Saren V3. And I like it a lot. We can get close, and you know, maybe this is good. But yeah. All right, we're good. I'm gonna go ahead. I should actually be this close up to it. I just always forget and lean back. I think it's kind of been set up in a way that it doesn't sound terrible even if I lean back, but yeah. Now gore is where things change, right? Gore is when you actually want to have level 80 characters to even be considered, for it to even be considered an option of being able to actually clear it. With just a tier 3, good luck. Where's Cap though? There he is. And then I don't know, let's see, what can we do to get that to be similar? I mean, we could put Sentry in there, maybe a little bit of support. Or actually, let me do Gladiator instead. Yeah, that's kind of like Blade. And we didn't have a support earlier, so I'm gonna keep it the same. I'm gonna keep Moon Knight in there. And let's do this, I guess. His dodging is annoying. Yeah, he moves around a lot. Gore is even more annoying. Every boss just gets more and more annoying. Apart from Ebony Maw and Black Dwarf. That's actually I almost did this with Gladiator. Oh shit. Yeah, look at this. Okay. It's a lot of damage. Now, I'm not gonna like dodge that, but you have to dodge that. So you have to be careful and know that after a few hits, at first he's gonna do that purple attack. So you don't want to start a whole rotation every time, because you can get stuck on that animation and not be able to go away. But this happens at 15 bars every time. You want to just keep running around, don't get hit or else you are dead. It is probably gonna be the whole like bar gone. No, actually, okay. Now, if you let this gray thing get filled up, you would have some annoying phase to go through where you just want to hit the enemies with really basic attacks or just normal attacks. Just don't use your tier 3 or tier 4. It's a bit of a waste. Just save them for the last 10 bars. Man, this is actually... He's actually really good against Gore. I don't know why. Blech. But I'm not going to question it. Of course, I'm going to be happy about it. Now, as you can see, I can tank quite a bit. Not everything, but quite a bit. And now I can actually finish this with Moon Knight. And it's done. Either way, I mean, yeah, you can kind of notice that I can go higher, but I don't want to. I can clear Gore 2 times with Doctor Strange double support and Venom double support. Nice. Yeah, I mean, as I said, the more you clear them, the easier they become. Nice. I'm not going to try with the rest, though. Dark Phoenix is probably not going to be fun. And the rest either. Because that's where you kind of start. I mean, Dark Phoenix, I think... Maybe, that's a big maybe, was kind of doable with level 80 characters, but not really. I'm gonna go on stage 9. Yeah, let's go with this one. I'm gonna go stage 9 because I don't want to give him the male hero uniform because it's, you know, older, so it's not gonna do as well. Do we have Gladiator that we can use? This we do, and I'm gonna put Moon Knight as well, kind of keep the same team as before. This should be fine. I'm gonna start it as it is. I'm gonna just kind of try it since it's stage 9. Maybe it's a bit more possible, but like I know for sure that from that point on, after that, yeah, you definitely need tier 4 characters. And you kind of want to run, even though you have a good account. Okay, we're finally starting to attack because she kept dodging us. But yeah, this is definitely doable as well. But yeah, here you see these purple attacks. Just run, go away. Those are like kind of like clones or spirits or whatever you want to call them. Oh yeah, by the way, how is Bucky and Black Widow performing? I don't know I don't know about Black Widow. I don't think she's actually that cool. Because just ABL wise, I've always used her, so I had to use her. I did make sure not to look, so I was just pressing buttons for a bit till I could just get a score there. But I was just doing 3, 5, 4. Maybe the rotation was what was wrong, but I did not get a good score, to be honest. I didn't compare it to last time I used her. We might have even dropped. I don't know. Like, that was very confusing, and maybe I just don't know the rotation for her. Again, very plausible. I just don't know. I guess she might be a PvP type character. Winter Soldier does not necessarily feel like a PvP type character, even though he does have you know, an ignore iframe, so could be more of a hybrid because he also does have damage accumulation. So I don't know, but yeah, this seems to be very doable. Again, it's not fair, and this is why I don't want you to actually take this as like gospel. But yeah, keep in mind this was very hard for me to do even at stage 1 when this first came out as a boss to clear, because again, I had not done this before, so the boss itself was very hard to kill. And every hit would just one-shot you. And this is not fair, essentially. Like, you go in against Jean expecting he's going to be this easy on stage 1. Even on stage 1, it's going to be way harder than this. My build is different, my cards, my swords are different, and not only that, just the amount of the boss resist that you have is not the same as mine either. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say mine is the highest, because I usually, for like a long time, I did avoid some of these bosses. They were just very annoying. And I still do. I mean, I never really push to go above stage 20. I'm just going to get stage 20 on them and just be done. This was almost done anyway, so I'm going to finish it with Moon Knight. But yeah, level 80 cap, not the worst. Not insane either. I gotta figure out a system on how to actually angle the mic so that the weight is better like distributed, so it doesn't actually bring the whole freaking stand down. Next test, use null at PvE. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because he's gonna be able to destroy everything, so I don't need to even show it. But I'm gonna go back to our very nice floor because it's 2 a.m. Let's not forget. Rumble, let's go with entry mode. And I miss Shadowland. Oh, I missed you, Shadowland. I love you so much, man. We're gonna go with Carnage right here and start. I mean, one of the characters that I kind of got surprised by was Sentry. And that was because for a really long time wait. Whoa. Actually, no, yeah, that's correct. I was like, why am I using a level 80 character here? And I was like, yeah, we're using level 80 characters. Okay. Okay. I forgot. Okay, I forgot what we were doing because, again, I usually don't do well with losing focus, I guess. But yeah, we're good. We're back on track. I'm not stupid anymore. Sorry about that. Yo. All right, so Phoenix Force characters. I mean, apart from Jean, I don't think I have anyone else. I'll just go and check really quick, but I don't think I have anyone else. So I'll go ahead and use her. Why not? Now, for Shadowland, they might be insane. Both Black Widow and Winter Soldier. I don't know that, but Winter Soldier did look like he had insane amount of hits on the 5th skill. Black Widow might be more of a PvP character. I don't know. She didn't really do very well on ABL, so definitely not an ABL character, that's for sure. I don't know about Boss, Shadowland, I have no clue, but yeah. Entry mode, that's fun. We want a physical type character, so let's look for one. Ant-Man, that's gonna be a perfect choice, so let's go like so and start. Man, I am feeling my sleep overcoming me. Overcoming my eyelids. So with the mic that I got, I should actually go ahead and just kind of like gather the really long lavalier mics that I got, and then I don't know what to do with them. I'll keep them. You never know what I'm gonna be, looking into doing in the future. And they are okay, it's just they pick up a lot of noise. They didn't really like NVIDIA broadcast that much, so I don't know what was causing that. But one of them does connect directly to the PC, so that would be aight. But yeah, the only way I'm gonna be using them is if maybe, I'm recording people that are very far away from the PC, because that way even the fan will not be as loud or as prominent on the audio recording, so maybe even NVIDIA broadcast is not going to be needed. But yeah, it's definitely something to think about. Bass. Do we have bass in here? Like, is this mic bassy or what? Bassy? It is. Okay. It's just not as much as, or maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know. You guys be the judge of that. Anyway, we have a villain floor, so that will mean I'm gonna actually, let's not forget, I'm gonna revive Winter Soldier and Black Widow, so let's not use them yet. So this way, that means I'll use Hulk and start. Wait, be right back. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna wait. Is this 4 fingers? No, this is 4 fingers. I can never get the oh shit, yeah, of course that's gonna happen if I'm not even attacking at all. That is so annoying for you guys. I know that. That's why I'm doing it. Shit, someone actually it's not like he survived. He just was not here to get hit at all. I've been watching Bob's Burgers, and I probably have like almost like just one season left. Only like one season left, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And sorry, I actually just muted the mic. Gotta remember not to touch it up here, because it's kind of like a touch sensor-ish type of deal. It's really fun. I just pretty much disabled a lot of like the effects, or a lot of the controls, because you could do like a tap, you could do like a double tap, triple tap, whatever. I took all of that out because it's not perfect, so it sometimes doesn't recognize how many taps you did. So I don't want to go through all of that. The only thing that I would have liked if there would have been if there was like some sort of way like you can press and hold to mute the mic audio. So if I want to keep this mic as basically as a speaker at the same time, or kind of like a headphone jack or a way to connect my headphones, I would. It's still pretty loud. I don't think there's a huge difference between using or these headphones directly from the mic or using them from the sound card. But the thing is that I have to manually go into like the Razer app and lower the volume of the mic. When first of all, that's annoying because you're muting your mic. You're not actually removing the monitoring aspect of it, and so obviously that's a no-go. But yeah, if you go to the app, you can just lower the volume just for the monitoring, so you're not hearing yourself, but the mic is still on. So if you want to use Discord, you don't have to hear yourself if you don't want to. If there was like a way for a shortcut for that to happen, to switch between a muted playback thing for your own voice or that being enabled, that would be perfect. Check this account out. Who's this? Celtic Boy 0796. I mean, these are there's someone someone that started after you or something. I mean, I don't know, they have way more cooldown than they need, and they have pretty much almost the same attack stats as your other as your account. Look at his roster. What's with his roster? What do I need to see? Just the fact that he has a lot of characters, or like that he has all the uniforms, or what's the point, huh? I mean, my roster is better. Look at this. Oh, so many tier 4s. Oh, so many level 80 characters. Oh, so cool. And now I don't remember his CDPs. Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't see CDPs on a couple of characters that I went through, so that's why I was like, okay, not CDPs then. But I have a better account for that. Yeah, they're still meh, right? Most of them are not really good CDPs either. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them. Did you see that video posted on Facebook earlier today? What happened? No, I haven't seen it. I've been at work today. Oh, I didn't mention. So this new job that I started, I work on Saturdays as well. but that's only for February and March, because there's like a lot of stuff to do for this workplace. And then after that, from January till April, we work 9 to 6, so 8 hours. And at the same time, not at the same time, but after that, after April till December, we work till 5:30. So we kind of equalize or balance the extra Saturdays that we're working with, like just working 7 hours and a half. Ghost Rider with Inside, why not Dormammu? Oh, I don't do Dormammu just temporarily, just so I can get these rewards right here on the left. Let me see if I can, sorry, go away. Just to get these rewards right here, if you see them. You know, I've made some progress, and I only have to do this just 3 times as much as I've had as I've done it up to this point, just so I can pretty much get them all and use the rest. Or from that point on, after that, I can go ahead and do the rest just on Dormammu only. You know, unless there's a new one that comes out, but obviously that should mean more rewards, not less. That just means that I have to do GBR for like many times. I have to do GBR at the very least 4 times, sometimes even 5. I'm gonna go with a quick start. It's not gonna find a lobby, and it's gonna just tell me, you know, we're gonna create one. And no one's gonna join for like 3 hours. Oh shit, we found a lobby. Let's go with Moon Knight. Oh shit, he left. And now I'm the leader of this shit. Add me. I sent it. I don't know if you were there. You mean to add you as a friend? Sure. Let's just do this first, though. Since we got someone to join, I only need another person who may or may not join ever. My eyes are so sleepy. I do just want to sleep. But I'm not getting someone. Oh, actually, what am I doing? What was your user? You mean like the user ID? It's just the name, just like on YouTube, which is Julio Z. But after that, you want to put, without any spaces, you want to put A like Alpha 7 and X like X-ray. So it's Julio Z A7X. It's right here. Either way, I forgot. Oh crap! No! I'm gonna waste boost points if I clear it, so I'm gonna not do that. I'm closing it. What I'm gonna be doing is I will be doing that on my own. It's only 3 soul. You can just do it on your own. So the thing with GBR is, if you like, the more teammates on one battle, the higher amount of rewards it is that you get per drop. And yeah, obviously it's just 3 souls, so I should be able to get that even if I'm playing on my own. So here, create lobby. Usually use A7X. Close, but the first letter is also an X, not a Z. Okay. Remove the boost points. I don't actually want to waste them, and start. We are doing good. Let's keep going. I mean, this is gonna be a solo clear, and annoyingly enough, I've installed like a new instance of this emulator because it got like Android 13 on a beta version, and so I don't have my previous like GBR teams. I have not really saved them for a while now, but I should, and I probably will from my phone. But this was still a crazy easy clear. 19 seconds. Okay. And we got our 3 soul of Fultane that we wanted to get, so we're good. Magic, gear, nah. Okay, cool. Let's go back to Shadowland now. Okay, so I'll go with Ghost Rider. I don't care. I'll be making a mess of things. Invalid username? Yeah, because it's like the first letter is not a Z. First letter is an X. The rest is correct. It's just the first letter is an X for X-ray. Can you see how sleepy and tired I am? I hope you cannot, because, you know, I want to feel it, not show it. Oh, I shouldn't close my eyes like that. Is so good. I just want to sleep if I do that. Heroes have an advantage, so that means let's go with Venom and freaking start. Good stuff, good stuff. Just the wave, pretty much wave mode, game mode is very annoying. Your friend list is full. Oh, okay, just be ready. Sorry, I forgot to remove someone. My bad. Or I can just send it to you. Sorry. Since I'm gonna do that anyway. Now just don't stay without logging in for like 86 days and you're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna remove you, you know? Alright. Oh, why did it say I cannot send a friend request? It says I cannot send a friend request, bro. Try to check if your friend list is full. Rumble, no good. Pause mode, okay, cool. Combat tabs. Oh, probably because you added me already. Wait, what? How did you add me? I don't see you. Let me just let it refresh by going back. There you are. Finally! There you go. Okay, cool. Back to Shadowland now. Sorry if I'm not super high energy. I'm not usually high energy, like in most cases, but now I'm kind of like almost even sleepy. But I'm very aware, so that way I'm not kind of, you know, going and getting very I'm not speaking gibberish, right? There have been some very funny cases where I've been so sleepy that I've started to say something and just be like saying stuff in my head, thinking that I was, you know, actually speaking words and human sounds. It's the worst. I've had cases where I was so sleepy that I wasn't actually starting to say just random stuff. I was actually saying something, starting an actual conversation, or like actually, you know, explaining something that I was thinking about, and then just randomly I was like, I forgot what I was talking about. Imagine you fall asleep at stream. Might have happened, but not actually like fully asleep. I just have been so sleepless that I've kind of closed my eyes for like maybe 10 seconds or something like that, and then I'll be like, and then not as exaggerated as that, I've been like trying to keep my eyes open like this, But obviously when that happens, it feels like you might have slept a bit longer than than you should have. So, you know, you get very embarrassed or something. But not me though. I don't give a shit. You know, I've been known to do that. Hell yeah. It doesn't happen often, but man, when I have to stream, I have to stream, so whatever. Can't really reschedule. I kind of want to stream that Spider-Man game. I just don't know how to handle it. The only way that it makes sense for me to do it would be to just actually like play it on my laptop and just output the image to this PC and stream that. I mean, that's how most people do it, so they don't get any lag. But yeah, I don't have two PCs, so it will only work if I actually use the laptop, which sucks because of course the laptop is not as good as a freaking PC. But I mean, with this graphics card, it's a sad state of affairs, my friend. We gotta hope Ron will be very generous and buy us a 5090 gigabyte master. Okay, remember that. Thank you. Please, I will do anything. I mean it. I'm very like desperate. Okay, you do not get it. Yo, we cleared it, boys. How did we do that? That was so difficult. Speed type 7 advantage, so cool. Spider-Man's next, apparently. Let's start. Any one of you still plays Marvel Rivals or even tried to play it at all, or no? That piece of shit of a game that looks so basic was like pretty much crippling my 3080, bro. Ugh. Like my laptop was doing better than the 3080 on my PC. Ooh, so sad. Anyway, spider type characters, do we have any left? Oh my god, bro, this dude. Is she a spider type technically, right? I'm not gonna use her because she's a villain, and plus I want to revive her. But I don't know if she would be considered a spider type. As I said though, either way I'm not gonna be using her, so instead I don't really have any spider characters, so I'll just be refreshing this floor one more time. Much easier. Okay, so heroes have an advantage here, so let me just switch that to heroes. And yeah, it looks like it's Sentry's turn. Doop, start. She's a hero. Who's a hero? Oh, she's a hero. Yeah. I didn't mean, that's me actually kind of starting to talk gibberish. But essentially, I didn't mean that she's a villain, even though I said that because I'm stupid. I meant I'm not using her yet because, you know, I want to revive her and use her at the end twice. So, you know, if I use her now, I can only revive her later. Up for a battle, 01. Sorry, man. I can't. I don't have a lot of time. And also, thank you and welcome. Sorry for not seeing your messages. I usually don't tend to think that people are gonna message on Twitch, but thanks for being here. Sadly, I don't have time though, because it's like almost 3 a.m. for me, so I have to finish this as soon as possible, so I can't take any detours any longer. I already took quite a lot of detours. Not good, Bob. You guys want to watch Bob's Burgers? It's really cool. It's gotten me to chuckle a couple of times. Who's your next tier 4? I'm almost done with magic. Bro, somehow I magically pulled Red She-Hulk 5-star artifact today. Nice. Will you get me a 5090 gigabyte master, please? On an unrelated note, please buy me stuff. Entry mode. Heroes have an advantage. Let's go with hero and Professor X. Man, you're gonna enjoy this one. This boy will make them freaking cry. He'll make them Peter Pans. You read my message slow, delayed. Yeah, it's not that it was delayed. It's just I didn't notice that you had messaged. Sorry, that's why. Yep, there we go. That was an easy clear. Okay, Starco 2.0, Lamau. No, I'm worse. You know, GPUs now cost an arm and a leg, both of them. But I'm not gonna be like him. I'm always gonna be thankful. Oh boy, please give me monies. Oh boy. Actually, the funny thing is I don't even want money. I want that card, okay? Even if you gave me as much money as that card costs, I would not be able to find it anywhere. I live in Albania, bro. This is the boonies we're talking about. There's nothing here. Actually, there is a 4090. I would be okay with even that 4090. There's a 4090, but I feel like it's a bit too fucking overpriced for like a card that's 3 years old. So what these guys are trying to sell that card for is 2.4, I think, in LEC, which is higher in currency than the dollar. Not technically higher, but it's kind of like, for me it feels higher because it's gotten better than what it was before. So this is more like, let's see, maybe $2,500 for a card that's 3 years old, which was supposed to originally be $1,600, and even now it's like way more expensive than it was supposed to be originally. Even though this model that costs this much is most likely not MSRP model, is like probably the most expensive version of the 4090 is the Asus Strix one, the ROG Strix or whatever it's called. It's a good card, but yeah, I don't know, man. Oh no, man, whichever one you want, okay? I don't complain. I get 5090, I get 4090, I'm happy either way, okay? Good. 5090s have gone so fucking expensive, you can't even find them. The 4090 I can get, so yeah, if you have money to burn, throw it this way, please. Money, grab me, please. Oh boy. Why is it lagging? Do you see that? It really needs a new GPU. Why you only one streaming? What? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't get it. Fire type attacks are extra effective. Fire damage. Who deals fire damage here? No one. Cool. Let's refresh. I mean, I didn't need to refresh. Everybody can do that floor, but yeah. Okay, so universal type characters. Good. We're gonna go with Scarlet Witch. As such, an easy floor to clear now, thanks to her. What's your daily routine in Marvel Future Fight? So as soon as the game reset happens, I just do GBR. If I have 100 boost points, I just do GBR. If I have 200 boost points, I just do GBR. Only one streaming Marvel Future Fight right now. I don't know, man. I mean, be happy that I'm streaming, I guess. Thane is fire damage. Oh yeah. Doesn't matter. But like, I do GBR. And then in the meantime, as I wait for boost points to get gathered up again, I just use story mode. Just throw in a few clears of this is so good. A few clears of World Boss, ABX and stuff like that. And then, you know, as boost points get filled up again, I do GBR again until I cannot do that anymore, and I pretty much use the boost points to do dimension missions. Just lately it's been very annoying because I've been doing Galactus, so that means I have to do like 5 GBR clears most likely, instead of like the usual just 3 guaranteed. Only 3 GBR clears that I'm used to doing. So that's just more energy that I spend every day, and not if it was just for the energy, it's not really a huge difference. It's just like 50 more energy than normal. But the problem there is that I also wait for boost points to, you know, be accumulated. So if I'm doing Dormammu, I wait for 80 boost points. If I'm doing Galactus, I wait for 70 boost points. But the problem is that, as I said, is that since I'm waiting for that to happen, that means I'm not doing GBR, and I'm pushing it off till I'm done with I'm not doing dimension missions, I mean, because I'm doing GBR, till I'm done with GBR, and then I don't have enough time to do the dimension mission clears because I don't have enough time to get boost points again to do those clears. So I still do the clears, but without boost points, which means I waste even more energy than I would. So it's a bit dumb. But yeah, I'm obviously working at the same time, so I can't be completely focused 100% on the game. So yeah, kind of sucky, but it works. I'm bored. I want to battle a streamer. Why? You can't even battle someone here. You just watch them. You just watch the AI play on its own. That's not actually challenging shit. You can just find me and fight me yourself. That's it. But like, it doesn't make sense because, you know, we're not actually controlling them. We're not actually controlling them is what I wanted to say. Sorry. Let's go with Wolvie, I guess, and start. Oof, so good. Let me see how many Saturdays are left. So this was this week's Saturday. I'm not gonna, you know, count it. But we have the 2nd of March, 9th of March, 16th of March, 23rd of March, and 30th of March. Damn it. So we have 5 Saturdays to go. That means like 5 more weeks of just freaking working 6 days in a row, bro. But this is funny because essentially in 6 weeks we actually will push 235 again. So it's so perfect. As soon as there's no more like high stress or as much of a requirement to go to that job site, you know, even on Saturdays, as soon as that happens, I, you know, get the specific week of Shadowland where I need to push. So that's perfect. You know, at some point, maybe getting this place to a point where, you know, you can actually kind of keep it autonomous so people know how to research an issue and stuff, and they can cover issues. And then when there's an actual issue you need to like take care of, you can actually connect remotely. That would be really good. And you actually focus on other type of activities. That would work so much better. And I could just, I mean, working from home would be even better, but I don't think anyone would want that because people want me to be around in there, I'm sure. And yeah, I don't think they would be happy with me doing that. But yeah, you know, at some point I'm also going to be auditing businesses or, you know, banks that we audit. I'm going to be auditing the IT section, or like I'm going to be leading the IT section of that audit. So that's going to be a lot of fun when I finally get to do that. Whenever that is, I don't know. Wave 3, there we go. And we go. Oh man, wave modes just suck, don't they? Wave modes just, they suck. Can't do much about it. Either way, that's all done. So let's keep going to the next floor. Okay, relay mode. Speed types have an advantage, so that means Deadpool gets to do this one and start. We have like 10 floors left, if I'm not wrong. Is that 10 floors left? Probably it's 10 floors now, after we cleared that one. Rumble, relay, cool. Another speed type. Angel, nice. Now, Angel, I think, is energy based, so we have to be careful, but he's got iframes and stuff, so he should be safe. Sorry. I'm not drinking enough water, I guess, and it's getting that tickle in my throat when I talk. It's really annoying. So, take on the challenge with a formidable team. Gambit, sure. Let's start. Second wave. Freaking hate game wave modes. I want to test my team against you sometime. You can. Again, you can do it. It just doesn't do anything. It's just stupid. So that's why I said that. Wave mode. Okay, heroes on advantage. So let's just go to hero and use Psylocke and start. I mean, I said we should probably have like 10 floors to go, but it looks like we maybe have even more than that. I don't know. Okay, a lot of damage on her skills. Not bad. Hey, this is our last wave. It's gonna take a bit of time because, yeah, it's a wave mode. Also, wave, get it? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, relay mode, so that means male hero. Cool. Oh, come on. I was hoping he would actually just switch to targeting Falcon as well. Just getting it done in one freaking rotation. Would have been funny. Okay, we move on to floor 100, and this will be a villain floor, so that means Gwenpool gets this one, and start. Alright, we move on to this floor where I never really clicked with her rotation. It's very weird. But I mean, it works, so it works. So floor 101. Oh, actually, my math was wrong, actually. I had like 20 floors to do. This is now 15 floors left. I'm so stupid. Sorry. So X23 does this one and start. Cool, that's done. Didn't take an insane amount of time, but still pretty slow. Universal type characters have an advantage, so that gives me freaking Thanos. Can't use Odin there because he uses lightning damage, so basically he gets so you know, Iron Man, what the hell? So he uses lightning damage, so Thor will actually just be immune to that. I almost started to speak gibberish there. Almost. We're getting to almost territory here. We're at exactly 3 a.m. right now. I'm gonna die today. Villain floors, sorry, it's villain characters have an advantage here, so we'll go with Black Bolt and start. And Red Hulk makes a guest appearance right here. He's not gonna do anything though, but he's just gonna be there to intimidate everybody. Okay, come on. Last wave. Okay, so floor 104, we're gonna go with a villain right here. The only one I can use is Doctor Strange at this point, so that's pretty much it. Once he's all, you know, used up, I most likely will just skip because I want to leave Winter Soldier till the end. Oh no! Oh yo, welcome and thanks for being here. How's it going? How's everything? Forgive me for being a bit low energy sometimes. It's because I haven't slept all week. I haven't slept properly all week, I mean. Because I would have to be an animal not to sleep all week. I'm sure animals wouldn't be happy about that either. But yeah, not as bad as in other cases. But yeah, I am a bit sleepy. And it's slowly winning. Slowly destroying me from the inside. Okay, cool. So on floor 105 we get okay, Universal. The only one left is Odin, so this time I'm gonna use him. Let's start. So we're all out of villains and Universal characters at this point. Cool. Just so I know which floors to skip. Cool. But yeah, look at that. We're doing like almost 0 damage. Instinct damage should help. And yeah, I mean, his health is going down quite a bit. But the tier 3 skill does as well because it, you know, ignores these immunities and stuff. Alright, so floor 106, relay mode, villains have an advantage, so let's go like this. We didn't have any villains we said, so let's just not. Pable. He should be very cool and very quick at this. I mean, just one rotation. That's not bad for a boss mode. Not bad. Cool. Next floor. Floor 107. Refresh that. Refresh this other one. Okay. Quicksilver. He should technically be a mutant though, but whatever. And be a one-shot. No, it's not a one-shot. So disappointed that they didn't get one-shotted. Okay, wave mode. Need hero characters. Rogue, sure. There we go. Our goal does not care. And this is our last wave, which takes us a while every time. Cool. On to the next floor, where we go to floor 109. That's a relay mode, poison attack. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with Storm. Start. Was I getting bled there, or just was their damage very high? Because I can do that too, bitch. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic. Sorry. Okay, enemies that reflect physical attacks appear here, so we're just gonna go with Cyclops and start. Not bad. Come on. Thank you. Boss mode. We've done this floor quite a bit actually, huh? I need to find 3 more floors. This is much easier. We can put Gamora there and start. Well, now our characters will have to look at floor 112 and let us know how they think it's gonna go, but we don't have a universal folder, so bye. Poison element attacks won't work. That's good. So that means we go with Iron Man here, and I think that was the last one. At this point, we can go ahead and use Winter Soldier and Black Widow. Wow, I couldn't think of her name. Oh boy, it's catching up to me, man. What the hell, man? Look at Ron, by the way, who did not speak any longer when I told him I want money. You don't have to give me money if you don't wanna, bro. I was just kidding. You can talk. Either way, 113, that's a rumble. I'm gonna be refreshing the crap out of this. Oh, almost removed the relay mode. So we have 1, 2, 3 floors to clear and only 2 characters. I'm sure I made a mistake along the way, to be honest. Not exactly sure when I made the mistake though. So combat type characters, I'm gonna go with Kingpin here. Actually, no, I'm stupid. Try again. That was not wrong, because what's gonna happen is I can revive them, so that gives me it makes it possible. That's all I'm gonna say. So combat type characters, we're gonna go with Winter Soldier. So that was like 3, 5, 4, something like that, if I can even get that far. Okay, I mean, it has a lot of hits, but they don't do insane damage. So, kind of like, okay. You can, over time, do some damage, I guess, is what someone would say to him. But the tier 3 skill does have quite a lot of crap load of damage. What the hell? Can't speak properly, bro. What the hell? The goals are clear with Winter Soldier. So, male hero, not for him. Refresh. Or her. Not for Black Widow either. Nope, that's a nope. Refresh again. Refresh. Relay mode. Combat types have an advantage. So, yes. We revive. Freaking. Where is he? There he is. Hawkeye. Sorry, not Hawkeye. What the hell? I mean, Winter Soldier. Huh. For some reason that rotation doesn't do a lot of damage, but then I use the second skill and it's like pretty cool. And same with the tier 3 skill, it does a lot of damage. It's done. Okay, next. Okay, so we did get our clears of using Winter Soldier out of the way, so now we get to use a Black Widow, and I have no clue what her rotation is, so I'm most likely just gonna use the one I used on Alliance Battle Legend, so it's not gonna be good. Or is it is? I don't freaking know at this point. What the hell? Good numbers, I just don't know how. Okay, last wave. Okay, come on, get rid of the last wave as soon as possible. Okay, it's done. We just need one more floor with her and we're done. I mean, this is a rumble, but seeing as it's only gonna be Black Widow that's gonna be there, I guess we can use her there. Cool. There we go. Very good. I don't know. I mean, Shadowland's easy, but like they just seem very badass when it comes to Shadowland. Okay, so we need to upgrade a card and acquire bonus mission reward. Or contribution reward, sorry. Okay, let's actually just claim our rewards here and be done with this because I'm so sleepy. Nothing to claim. I mean, usually I wouldn't claim them at this time of the day or night anyway, so I'll wait till the reset. Go. Now we open the chests and cry. Really bad. Really bad. Yeah, they gotta stop with these freaking chests, bro. Okay, let's go through them really quick. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was all the rewards for like doing all those floors. Either way though, we're all good. I'm gonna see you guys whenever I see you. I'm really sorry I can't give you an actual specific date. It's because I don't know. But yeah, really soon we should have magic at tier 4, so look forward to that. Thank you very much. I might want to actually even stream the Spider-Man 2 game, but I don't know, it's really bad, so we'll see. And I have to figure out how to do it because it's gonna be very heavy on this PC. Either way though, thank you very much for being here, guys. I hope you have a really nice day and that you stay safe. Bye bye for now. See ya.